tonight, guys. I don't want to brag, but I recently won $1,300 on a slot machine in Tunica, Mississippi. So it felt like I won $100,000, guys. The guy playing next to me was like, "Oh my gosh, man, that's going to change your life." I'm like, "Brother, $1,300 hadn't changed somebody's life in 100 years. That ain't life-changing money. $1,300 is tire-changing money, right? If that's going to change your life, you need to get a job, you know? Because if you get a job, you can win $1,300 every other Friday, my friend. That's not even a good job." No, I'm sad to say I didn't even get new tires with the money. I did something stupid. One thing I did with the money is I got my very first tattoo. Yeah, I'm 32 years old. I got my first tattoo. I'll show it to you. It's Boo from Super Mario Brothers. Objectively, it's a stupid tattoo. Okay, I can admit that. But here's the thing, guys. I have a theory. I think the longer you wait to get a tattoo, the dumber the tattoo can be. Because tattoos are permanent, but every year you wait, they get a little less permanent, right? Like to the point that I don't know why old people aren't getting tatted up in the nursing home, guys. What do you got to lose? You got a job interview on Monday, Mama? You're afraid it's gonna hurt? You're on a morphine drip, right? You might regret it when you're older. You're gonna be dead by Christmas. Let's live a little, right? If I was in the old folks' home, I would get tattoos just so my grandkids had to come see me. You know, are you telling me that you wouldn't get in the car right now if you heard a rumor that your mamaw got a neck tattoo? I wouldn't believe a picture, guys. I'd be like, "That's AI right there, man." In fact, when I'm on my deathbed, I'm gonna get face and neck tattoos. And then I'm gonna have an open casket funeral. They're gonna be like, "Who drew all over Papaw? Why is Jelly Roll in the casket right now? What is going on, man?" I am married. Any married couples here? Okay, yeah, most of us. I learned something really cool recently. Did you guys know that you can make a wedding registry on Amazon.com? They don't check, guys. Anyone can do it. You can make any registry you want, and then whatever you don't get off the registry, they'll give you 20% off. Yeah, I've been married for 7 years, but as far as Jeff Bezos knows, I got married 4 times last year, guys. And that last registry was really sad, actually. It was just a family-sized bag of Doritos, 16 rolls of toilet paper, and a Nintendo Switch 2. They're like, "What kind of woman is this loser finding to marry him, you know?" But no, I don't know, man. My wife and I have a baby. We had a toddler. We're expecting our second child soon. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's going good. It's very, very new, very early on. But here's the thing, man. A lot of my friends are like, "Now's a weird time to have a kid, right?" I think right now is the perfect time to have a kid, actually, guys. Because nowadays, anytime you have a question, you can just Google it, right? You know, we're Googling things all the time. Things like how to rock a baby to sleep. How hard can you rock a baby? What's the difference between rocking and shaking a baby? Shaking baby symptoms. Shaking baby jail time. Countries that don't extradite. English-speaking countries that don't extradite. Tickets to Ghana, you know? But no, our son actually just turned 2. It's going really good. He's doing great. And we took him to the pediatrician for his 2-year checkup. And the pediatrician said he has this condition called Grinch belly. Have y'all ever heard of that? I didn't either, man. Apparently that's when like a toddler gets like a beer gut, like through the Grinch from Dr. Seuss. I thought she was roasting my little boy, guys. I went in on her hard, y'all. I was like, "Oh yeah, he's got Grinch belly? Well, you got Big Bird hips." She said, "Excuse me?" I said, "You're built like Big Bird." That's when she said that I looked like fat Ed Sheeran. She called me well-fed Sheeran, guys. Now we gotta find a new pediatrician because ours is too good at roast battle, you know? It's not fair. It's not fair. I am trying to lose weight though, man. We got my son signed up for the YMCA recently. Yeah, I love the YMCA. The YMCA, did you know that it costs $50 a month to get a baby added to the YMCA family plan? I said $50 a month. Hey, we'll leave him in the car, you know? They're like, no, $15 a month. I'm like, no, he loves the car. Okay. He's asleep in there right now, right? We can't wake him up. But no, it's great. We got him signed up. It's going really well. The YMCA will watch your kid for 2 hours while you work out. And the best part about it, they don't check to make sure you're working out, guys. That's pretty cool. I'm not saying I leave the baby at the gym and go run errands. I'm just saying I'm not working out while we're there, right? I'm on that stationary bike. The bike has never been more stationary. Recently found out that DoorDash delivers to the YMCA. So we're gaining weight now, man. It's good. I was a fat kid. Any former fat children here, make some noise. Okay, me and a few people over here. The rest of y'all got to go swimming at summer camp, I guess. Good for you. No, you're not really supposed to call kids fat anymore. That's not the PC term. I wasn't so much a fat kid as I was a husky boy, you know? Yeah. You know. In fact, I was what the doctors called morbidly husky. No, it's okay, man. My mom my mom had to find a new brand of pants for me to wear. She got me these pants with this brand called FUBU. You ever heard of that? It's not really a FUBU crowd. FUBU is like an urban line of clothing. It stands for us, by us. We were not the us they were referring to, guys. My mom thought it was like for husky boys, by husky boys. I walked into the first day of 3rd grade looking like I just got off the set of a Snoop Dogg music video, y'all. It's crazy, man. Y'all can probably tell by looking at me, but I like to eat at the gas station. Yeah. I do, man. My favorite restaurant right now is the Quick Trip, you know? And I was in line getting dinner at the hot dog roller the other day, and the guy in front of me took all 8 of the hot dogs off the rollers, put them in his pockets, and then walked out of the store. I'm like, look, I'm not a snitch, but I'm telling, you know? You couldn't leave me 1 hot dog? Come on, man. But then I thought to myself, if you're bold enough to steal 8 hot dogs from a gas station, you're probably bold enough to whip my butt in the parking lot of that gas station. So, you know, I didn't want to get my teeth knocked out over a hot dog in front of my wife and son, so we got taquitos for dinner that night, guys. But no, we recently went on vacation. We went to Panama City Beach. Okay, that was a test to identify the white trash among us, and most of y'all passed. When I say that in Chattanooga, people go crazy, man. But no, man, I love Panama City Beach because here's the thing. Every restaurant in Panama City has a gift shop attached, and every one of those gift shops sell t-shirts with vulgar innuendos on them. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I got a shirt on our last trip that says, I got my crabs at Dirty Dick's Crab House. That's just fun. That's hilarious to me. That has to be a Southern thing, though, you know? There's no way you go to a restaurant in the Northeast and get a shirt that says, I got my oyster shucked in Martha's Vineyard, right? Like, it's not real. I want to make up my own t-shirt that's not even an innuendo, right? It just says, I contracted genital herpes in Gulf Shores, Alabama. You know? Something informative, something factual, right? Be good. I'll tell you what I like, man. I also like to go out to eat to Waffle House. You guys like Waffle House in here? Yeah. I've got a friend who just moved to the South from New York City. He had never been to Waffle House before, guys. Yeah. So I had the honor and privilege of taking him for the very first time. And while we were there, 2 different drunk drivers backed into my car. And then just drove off into the night. Pretty normal night at Waffle House, right? He doesn't know that. He's freaking out. He's like, oh my gosh, man, you got to call the police. You were just a victim of 2 hit and runs. I'm like, call the police. This is Waffle House. The rules here are different. Waffle House parking lots are like international waters. Some of the laws don't apply, right? If you call the police and say that you were a victim of a crime at Waffle House, they'll laugh in your face. They'll say, we can't send a cruiser out every time a crime is committed at Waffle House. We don't have the manpower. I think the solution is we deputize the Waffle House employees, guys. There's a big debate in this country whether or not teachers should have guns. I think we can all agree Waffle House waitresses need to have guns. For their safety as well as ours. You know, someone starts acting up at Waffle House, the waitress just walks over to the table, lifts up her apron, shows off her Glock. She says, sit down and eat your eggs. Before I smother and cover this booth with your brains. They'd straighten up. They would straighten up. They would. And I can tell that some of y'all are pulling back. I'm not crazy, okay? I'm not saying we give everybody at Waffle House guns. We're not giving guns to the cooks. We can't. They are felons. They're not allowed. They're cooking for their freedom back there, man. They learned how to make a waffle on a radiator in prison. They're not going back. Can't do it. My mom's real excited. I talked to my mom recently, and I was talking to her on the phone. She said, Andrew, if I get raptured, can you take care of my dogs for me? Pretty rude, you know? That's pretty rude. That means that my mom thinks that she's getting raptured, and me and the dogs are getting left behind. Like, I'm a good person, but if that happens, I'm selling your dogs on Facebook Marketplace tonight. It's the tribulation times, man. I do have a dog. Any dog owners here make some noise? Yeah, okay. Do you all have a rescue dog, or are you a bad person? 4 rescue dogs. Okay, great, man. What are their names? Baxter, Tucker, Cookie, and Daisy. That's sounds like a cartoon of superhero dogs right there, man. Did you name all of them, or did they come with those names? Daughter named? Did they have names before that? Were they crazy? Yeah, they're always crazy, guys. If you get a dog from the shelter, it's gonna have a crazy name, man. Like, our dog that we got him from the animal shelter, and when we got him, his name was Kayvon, and my wife and I are way too white to be yelling out Kayvon at the dog park, man. Especially me decked out head to toe in FUBU gear, guys. That's a bad look. It's a bad look, man. I love dogs, though, man. Are your dogs on any kind of medication? Nah, okay. That's rare for a rescue dog, man. My dog is very anxious. We had to put him on this stuff called dog Xanax. Y'all heard of that? Did y'all know that dog Xanax and people's Xanax are the same exact thing? Ever since I found that out, I've been sleeping like a log. Okay? I've been sleeping through the night, every night, no problem. Thunderstorms no longer scare me. Kayvon, on the other hand, he's a nervous wreck, you know. I'm just joking. I don't actually take my dog's medicine. What I really did is after I found out the dog and people's Xanax were the same, I called the vet. I said, hey, hypothetically, if I had a 247-pound golden retriever, how much dog Xanax could you give him? He's 32 years old. It's like 250 in dog years, man. Y'all have been a lot of fun. I'm about to get out of here. I got a couple of things. I'm selling a few stickers. They're pay what you want after the show. This is a sticker that just has my search history on it, starting with how to rock a baby to sleep and ending with tickets to Ghana. And then this is a picture of a t-shirt that says, I contracted genital herpes in Gulf Shores, Alabama. They're pay what you want. But before I get out of here, I want to say just thank you again for having me. This has been so much fun. I love doing stand-up comedy. It is my second favorite job that I've ever had. I'll tell you my first favorite job was when I was 20 years old. I dropped out of college to work full-time at Papa John's. I love that job, man. It's the best. Here's why. I got to work the day shift. So sometimes I got to deliver pizzas to middle schools for pizza party day. You'll never feel like more of a celebrity than when you walk into a middle school with 10 pepperoni pizzas, guys. They go crazy. And one time I got to deliver pizza to my former middle school math teacher's class. And she asked me to speak to the kids. Yeah, she said, Andrew, looks like your life's going pretty well. Why don't you say a few words to the class? I said, Miss Rose, I'm a 20-year-old college dropout working day shift at Papa John's. I'd love to talk to your class. This is math. Let's do a word problem, right? Let's do a word problem. Let's say if Miss Rose over here orders $120 worth of Papa John's, and a good tip is, I don't know, let's make up a number. How about 20%? How much would Miss Rose leave me? And all the kids got it right away. They're like, $24. And I'm like, you would think that. You would think that. Miss Rose over here got the answer $0, kids. Guys, my name is Andrew Ledbetter. Have a good night. Thanks so much.